Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Jorge Lemus, and today I'm going to be discussing my first terrifying and overwhelming car accident. Now, at the time, I was attending a university called California Baptist University. Some of you may have heard about it. It's located in Riverside. Well, on this particular day, I was just getting out of math class, and it was about noon, so I was pretty hungry, and I wanted to go get some lunch. So I decided to go off campus and get some food. Well, on this particular day as well, it's good to note that it was very busy. Cars were in and out of the parking lot as well. It's also a good thing to note that I wasn't driving my own car that day. I was actually driving my grandparents' car. Well, as I proceeded to my car, got in, and I started pulling out, I was starting to pull out of the parking lot. And in these parking lots as well, there was a bunch of intersections, meaning there was cars going this way and there was cars going that way as well. Well, I was pulling up to one of these intersections, and to the left of me was a white, tall van, pretty much blocking my view, so I couldn't see to the left of me. But instead of cautiously pulling out, I decided just to continue forward, normal speed, and a car came out of nowhere to my surprise. It I hit the car on the back panel on the passenger side. Well, when I hit the panel, I just heard a loud noise, and I didn't know what this noise was. I just know I just hit someone, and I was very scared. I mean, 1,000 thoughts were going through my mind. I was terrified, I was scared, I was overwhelmed, I was stressed. And on top of that, I was worried what my grandparents were going to say when they found out I just hit another car in their car. Well, at the time, I was having really bad asthmatic problems, meaning I had to carry an inhaler like this one. In fact, this is actually the inhaler I used at the time. It's no good anymore, but I keep it for memories. Well, when I got out of the car, I had my inhaler in my hand and I was using it, to calm down because I was stressed out. Well, the other driver got out as well, and he was furious and he was yelling to the top of his lungs. He was cursing, and it was stressing me out even more. But he must have saw that I had my inhaler and I was using it, because immediately when he saw me, he calmed down. He became a little bit more mature, and at that point, we just exchanged information and we were both on our way. Well, that's not where my journey ends. In fact, I still had to tell my grandparents I hit another person. I got in a car accident. And the whole way home from that day, I was stressed out. I was terrified. I didn't know what they were going to say. I didn't know if they were going to be mad. I didn't know if they were going to be angry with me. I didn't know if they were going to be disappointed in me. All I knew is that I hit a car and I had to let them know that now. And as I was pulling into my driveway that night, I walked inside the house and I pulled them aside and I was like, hey, I just got in a car accident today. But instead of them being mad and furious with me, instead of them being disappointed in me, they were just concerned if I was okay, if I was hurt, if the other driver was hurt. They didn't care about the car. They just wanted to make sure I was okay, which comforted me a little bit more. And then they comforted me by telling me it was going to be okay, the insurances were going to handle it, which they did. And it relieved a lot of stress I had on me that day. And in fact, my grandparent made a joke saying, because I got in my first car accident, I'm a little bit more experienced driver as well now too. Well, months passed and I got in a couple more car accidents after that. But instead of being terrified and stressed out about it, in fact, in those car accidents, it wasn't even my fault. I was rear-ended on the other ones. Instead of being stressed out about it, I learned from my mistake and learned to just calm down, learn to just breathe. It's going to be okay. Things will be taken care of. It's an accident. And that's really what I want you guys to know. Mistakes happen. Things happen. Yeah, I didn't look to the left of me when I should have. But everything was okay. I learned from my mistake, and because I learned from my mistake, I was able to handle the other car accidents pretty well. And now today, I haven't gotten a car accident since because I'm careful. I learned from my mistakes. What I want you guys to know that to learn from your mistakes. It's okay if you fail that test. It's okay if you made a mistake on an exam or whatnot. You'll learn from your mistake, and that's what I really want you guys to know. Thank you.